I'm live. I got something to say. Y'all favorite frilly little cousin, the Snow Princess from the North, has filed a second lawsuit. A second one. And I have an opinion, and I surely want to hear what y'all's opinion is about this second lawsuit. I think this is disgusting. This is so disgusting. I can't even handle it. It's so disgusting. But at the same time, it is history. So we got to address that history is being made. This is the first time in American Negro history, in rap history, that somebody got beat so bad that they got a lawyer. Hey, Fly Gray Streak, what's up, sis? I got to call you. But yeah, this is the first time in history, in 50 years of hip hop, that somebody got beat so bad a lawsuit was filed. And right when we were just getting over the news from yesterday about a lawsuit being filed, there's a second lawsuit. You heard me right. Hey, Aries son, a second lawsuit. I need y'all to hit that like button. This is out of control. Like, this is unbelievable. And I don't even know, man, like, how is this even happening? But that's okay. Give me 1 second while y'all are sliding in. Hit the like button, hit the like button. But yeah, we got to talk about y'all favorite Snow Princess from Canada. And the fact that he thinks it's a great idea when you are in a rap battle to sue. He's suing his label, UMG, and he's suing Spotify. So he filed the first one, and that one was a pre-action petition. And meaning he was petitioning for evidence, for paperwork, so that he could file a lawsuit against them because he wants to. Hey, Kane TV from Cote d'Ivoire. You know, we love our Ivorian family. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hey, Magaline. But yeah, so that one was to try to get paperwork. This is the actual lawsuit, but they're calling it the second lawsuit. I can get with that because this is ridiculous. But in any event, not only that, hey, been there. Now I'm hearing, I told y'all I kind of suspected that this was due to him trying to either get out of the contract he was in or trying to leverage for more money. The word is out that he was trying to get a larger contract. He was up to negotiate another contract. I'm not sure he's paid off that first money. Maybe he did enough tours and made money on tours to pay them people off, hopefully, because if not, I'm very afraid for him if he did not pay those people their money. Y'all, please like this video, share this video. Hey, my argument is, but that he was trying to get more money. And it's like, this is not money that was promised to you. This is money that is perspective that you want from these people. And the truth of the matter is, if they don't want to pay you what you feel like you deserve from them, then you probably should go to a different label. Oh, I know why you ain't trying to go to a different label, because don't nobody want you. You are pariah. You have been ruined. And after you went and filed this lawsuit, your rap career is done. You're done. Hey, Abraham Dickinson or Dixon. Oh, greetings from Biafra. I didn't see Ndubisi. What's up, brother? How you doing? That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, Fly Gray Streak, he is done. Aubrey is donezo. Y'all can forget about Aubrey. Don't worry about Aubrey. It's a wrap for Aubrey. So this lawsuit, he's saying, is for defamation. Hey, God's anointed daughter. He's saying this lawsuit is for defamation. And he's suing UMG, saying that UMG knew the content of the song and they were pushing the song, and he's suing about the cover art because the cover art was a picture of his house with the little, the little red flags for predators on his house. And I'm like, but there are predators in your house, including you, including you. And so basically he's saying, I got in a rap battle where we write diss tracks, which is short for disrespect tracks, and you didn't protect me from somebody dissing me back. I can call someone a wife beater and say that they have been cuckolded. I can say all manner of things about you, but if you say anything about me, I need to be protected by the label. See, this is why. Hey, Diane. Thank you. Thank you. This is why those other women's children do not need to be in Black American cultural spaces. Do not come in here because they know the rules in these spaces. And so when you allow other women's children into these spaces, the minute it does not suit them, they go crying and they get a lawyer. They go drop, then stop, beat me, I'ma call the cops. Like, this is what it really comes down to. So now we got to get lawyers involved. Now we got to do way too much. We got to do way too much because you're in a space that you were never supposed to be in. That's right, y'all. Double tap the screen. Give me my likes, okay? Hey, Maishi. Been there, say no more cookouts, barbecues, family reunions, no fish fries, no baby showers, no block parties. None of that. This is no homecomings, nothing. So now he's literally saying, y'all did not protect me in a rap battle. We can't make this up. And his first paperwork that he put out, Elliott Wilson stated it, but I didn't know how to believe it because y'all know Elliott Wilson be lying and getting stuff wrong, got bad sources. But it actually was in the paperwork. Hey, Tana Abdullah. Ooh, Tana, is that Tana or Tanai? I hope, let me know if I'm saying it wrong. Say, this is what happens when you let Canadian Karens into the culture. Exactly. Kane says he's more a tourist than me in this space. He was shoved in our throat for too long. He was. Okay, so this is the thing. Hey, Benita Howard. Now, of course, the information is resurfacing from 2018 when Spotify had to reimburse, as in refund, customers their money who felt like they were being spammed with Drake when they had their whole campaign of Drake for every season or for every mood or whatever they said. And they were literally spamming people with Drake on Spotify. I think he forgets way too easily. He's only where he is because the machine shoved him in people's faces, oversaturated the market with him, with basically put resources behind him that they would not give to other artists. Let's talk about this for a minute. Y'all know, and forgive me because I broke a nail. Y'all know how they kept saying, hey, Denise Quinn, they kept saying, oh, the Drake stimulus package, the Drake stimulus package. Well. It wasn't a stimulus package. Y'all want to know what it was? Really? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to tell you what it really was. You heading out? All right. Hit the lock when you hit the door. Drive careful. When they were talking about the Drake stimulus package, it was not a stimulus package. Hey, LaShonda Dunn, been there, want to know. Benita want to know. Put the 1s in the chat if y'all want me to tell you what their quote unquote stimulus package actually was. And I'm going to break it down for you. I promise you, I can tell you and explain to you exactly what I'm saying. Hey, Miriam. Hey, Breesh. Yes, I remember Kanye said that Lucian can boost Drake streams. Right. Well, I see someone, so I'm going to talk. The quote-unquote stimulus package, what it really was reparations. Now, let me tell you why I said that, right? So I say that it was more like reparations because the machine was putting money behind Drake that they were not putting behind other artists. So it's not like, oh, he's so great. Oh, he's so wonderful. Once he gets on your track, it goes #1. It's because everything that he got on, because the machine was on his back, the machine was pushing him as a product in everybody's face. Once he got on the track, then the same money, the machine that pushed him, that oversaturated him, that botted him, that had him on every platform, bombarding everybody, was now going to be put behind your track because he was on it. That is not a stimulus package. That is reparations. That is literally corporate racism. It was corporate racism. And so now him and his karaoke comrades, the people who are on their knees with bibs on for him, making sure they don't spill a drop, are calling a stimulus package, and they're so upset. All these people that got the stimulus package and they're not helping Aubrey F Aubrey and F the system too. Because the corporate racism that was taking place was that these black artists who were far more talented did not get the monetary backing. They did not have the backing of the machine. Hey Sharon Fona, where you been? They didn't have the backing of the machine. There was nobody paying for them to be on every single platform. There was nobody paying to push them and paying the payola. Tana. Okay, thank you, Tana. There was nobody pushing them on the radio every 20 minutes. So in order for them to get any of those benefits, they had to have that funny looking polar bear built deformed sloth on their records. And so then him and Akatiti and Rory and Maul are sitting around crying like the hoes they are, late for their pap smear, because they were supposed to be friends and they backstabbed him. They were not his friends. They were not his friends. They didn't even like him. They didn't even like him. They had to tolerate him to get a pittance of the support that that animal was getting. Just to get a portion of the support that that animal was getting, they had to let that funny looking deformed inbred Jethro on their freaking track. Now that's what they had to do. And shout out to you guys for being smart and enterprising. And now we got a lawsuit because you got beat down. And it was so interesting to watch the response from UMG where they told you no amount of contrived allegations, outrageous claims are going to change the fact that the people choose who they want to listen to. The people choose the music they want to hear. And guess what? The people have chosen. Drake, the village has spoken. The village has spoken. And the village don't want you here. And you know it. That's why you've been hanging around those funny looking streamers and talking about you going on tour in Australia. If I were you, I would go on tour in Australia because we don't want you here. We don't want you here. And it's no coincidence, in my opinion. The minute GNX drops, we see the success of GNX. We see it dominating out the gate. The numbers are stupid. Here you go crying again. And your evidence is some guy that's already been debunked for going on academics platform claiming that he did bots for $2,500 and he was going to get the rest after the fact, which we all know that's a lie. Ben there says, Ack is on Drake's payroll. I wonder what's going to happen when the pay happened to the payroll. They told Drake to back out of the beef and he refused. Yes, that's my thing, right? If you know the only reason that you have any level of success, any measure, oh, y'all, my gray is showing. Why y'all ain't tell me my gray hair was just sticking out here? Ooh, y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. Ain't nobody mentioned that. Ooh, hide the gray. But you knew that the only reason that you have anything you have is because the machine pushes you like a product like Coca-Cola or Pepsi or Cheez-Its. Why would you get in a rap beef knowing that you ain't no MC? You know you don't write. You know you can't write, Drake. Did you think your ghost could handle Kendrick? I mean, Daylight helped you with Meek Mill, but you didn't pay Daylight all his money. He said so. So who did you think that you had as a ghostwriter that could help you with Kendrick? Why would you do it? Because you didn't want us to laugh at you? We already were laughing at you. And now we're laughing at you harder and we're annoyed. Because what he's doing now is basically trying to dismantle hip-hop as we know it since he's no longer welcome. Hey, Jamaria, you say gray is beautiful and shows wisdom. Oh, thank you, sis. Ben there says Kendrick street bread and cornbread fed. I agree. But the problem is what he wants to do is change the entire fabric of hip hop. He wants to dismantle it if he can't play. This is why when us older folks are telling y'all, stop welcoming everybody in. Gatekeep things that have been bequeathed to you. Things that you've inherited, you need to gatekeep. We don't need other women's children in our art forms. Hey, Rochelle, thank you for being like number 30. We don't need other women's children in our art forms. Because he couldn't keep up, because he didn't have what it took, because he couldn't cheat his way to the top, because once the children finally wake up and they over you and they want you gone, you want to dismantle something that your people did not build. Sandra, come get your son. Sandra, come get your son. Let's get this one up out of here. We got somebody real angry. And I don't care if you like Aubrey. I don't care. You on the wrong channel. You on the wrong channel. Yep, and Dennis too. Well, we know Dennis didn't raise him, but Sandra, come get your boy. Come get your boy. Right, been there. We're not. And what's more disgusting is, hey, I'm that girl. The fact that you want to dismantle something that you're not even a part of, you never should have been here. You had no business. You had no business in that genre. You do not belong in our culture. I don't think I have to tell you to go home. You know you ain't supposed to be here. You know you ain't supposed to be here. And now you want to destroy something because that's what this would do. This sets a hell of a precedence. We've never seen it before. I was watching Showface earlier and he reminded me of something. Shout out to Showface News. Make sure that if y'all are not subscribed to him that you go and do so. He's funny, super informative. But he reminded me of the Daz and Corrupt beef. Daz called Corrupt 11 different types of PDF files. No lawsuit. LL absolutely embarrassed cannabis. No lawsuits. Jay-Z didn't go suing behind Ether. Biggie nor Pac sued each other. There have been rap beefs. Kool Moe Dee didn't sue LL either. Ja Rule never sued 50. Like there's been rap beef. Hell, Roxanne and the real Roxanne. Ain't nobody never sued nobody, UTFO, nobody. So this sets a hell of a precedence. And what it really does, it takes away the masculine, aggressive edge to hip hop. He wants to turn it into something more pop, more feminine, more pale, more palm colored to suit him because he couldn't keep up with the people who belong in the culture. I hope this teaches a lesson to everybody who goes around and the minute you see somebody who wants to imitate you, oh, you're invited to a cookout. Stop being so impressed because somebody's imitating you. Aubrey talks like this and was raised eating grape sandwiches. And now he calling you niggas and y'all think it's cute. Nigga, I said it. That's it. Really? The person who wanted a tuna bagel and ate a grape sandwich is not calling y'all niggas and you think it's cute. Stop being impressed when people copy you. Because the minute they get upset, they show you that it don't matter how much you thought it was so funny, so cute that they were imitating you. They are not you. Not only are they not are they not like you, they're not you. Been there say Eminem knew the rules and stayed in his place. Not really. Not when he sat there and called black women dumb. You better go check his repertoire. Eminem is garbage too. But we'll talk about him another day. Right now, we're talking about the Snow Princess from Canada. We're talking about the Snow Princess right now. Hey, Nicole. Right, Colette, we don't want to hear him say nigga no more. I don't. But the fact that you came into a culture that does not belong to you to imitate, steal, and then when people have to cooperate and collaborate with you to get access to resources that they should have had access to anyway, you call it a stimulus package like you doing a favor. You wasn't. You wasn't and you didn't. And now he's showing his true colors. Mm-hmm. No, I've been there. Ain't nothing wrong. A lot of people don't know. Just Google. Just Google it real quick. She says too many of our folks are too quick to extend an olive branch. Right. When you need to extend a chainsaw or an axe, butcher knife, cleaver, hatchet, poison. Okay. Nicole said, I don't understand us at all. Why do we give our power away? I don't know. And they in a hurry to do it. And the minute somebody say, hey, this ain't it, they get angry with us. They get angry. This should have never happened. He should have never happened. And nobody can explain to me why he's here. Hey, Carlide. Hit the like button for me. Double tap that screen. But yeah, we got a second lawsuit. A second one. So I'm interested to see what goes on. Personally, hey DM Rocks, I think he's trying to angle to get this song taken down, is what I think he's doing, on top of trying to negotiate and probably try to get out of paying that money he owes them people. But I think he's trying to angle to get the song taken down. And I think also he is hey Tutu. I think he is also um trying to sue them about what's being said in the rap beef without directly suing Kendrick. I think he thinks that's gonna make him look a little bit better. But he definitely, in my opinion, hey Alex, is trying to get the song taken down. I heard that the story of Adidon has been taken down. So I gotta go check and see. Hey Dana Brown. I gotta go check and see if that's the truth. Because if that's the case, that's crazy. That's crazy. Somebody thinking you're a pedo because you are texting a 14-year-old about boys and kissing on an underage girl on stage, and a girl can explain that how she was 16 and at your house and she was in your bedroom sitting in your bathtub. You were on the Monkey app with that snow girl, the same one that was having minors flash their private areas and stuff. That one. I have DM Rocks. We talked about it over here. Where you been, girl? Kane said Drake will never fly in our country. We have our genres coupe de Calais, and Zoglu. We don't play with outsiders emulating. Well, that's a good thing. I hope I didn't butcher that too much. But that's a good thing. But yeah, the second lawsuit is crazy. I don't even know how people can justify it. You know, Rory and Mel always have their bib on, always stick their tongue out. And Mel was like, oh, this isn't about the beef. This is about business. No, it's about the beef. It's about Not Like Us. I've never seen ever anybody get beaten so bad in a rap battle that they call a lawyer. I've never seen it before. Never seen it before. If you know that you got that much to lose, why are you in a rap battle? Why are you? I mean, that's the only question I got. Why are you in a rap battle? For what? You don't write. For what? You underestimated. You didn't think this through. So what? Y'all been throwing shots at each other for 10 years. You should have kept throwing them. You should have kept throwing them. Just keep throwing shots. You heard the verse on Like That. You could have just threw another shot and left it alone. I mean, that's what I would have done if I were you. Colette says he's not suing about being called a pedo. He's suing about the bots. No, that was the pre-action petition. This second one is about what was said, but he's not suing Kendrick. He's suing UMG because he's saying UMG knew what was in the song, and he's suing about the cover art. So apparently, like I was saying earlier, you probably hadn't got here yet, now that I think about it. He's basically saying, I knowingly, willingly engaged in a rap beef where people write diss tracks to disrespect each other, and you didn't protect me in a rap battle where people disrespect each other. I wanted to be able to disrespect Kendrick, but I didn't want him to disrespect me. I can call him a wife beater and a cuck. But the minute he says that I'm a weirdo and a pedo, oh no, UMG, protect me. Rich baby daddy, protect me. Colette says he's not suing about that. Yes, he is. My argument is that he lost the battle which he willingly entered. Now he wants to sue. He's a Darren, a male Karen. Okay. Hey, Bertha. Hey, niece. Hey, Couture Bay. Yep. She say get them likes up. Thank you for being like number 52. Yep. He should have left. He should have left Whitney alone. And none of this would have happened. He told you it's a friendly fade. Keep it like that. And that's exactly what he should have did. That's the only smart thing that he could have done. And even further, not only did he engage in a rap battle, if I remember, if memory serves me, y'all saw my gray hair. Thank you, Couture Bay. Hey, Candy Delight. She says he thought if he beat Kendrick, he would win over his fans and he would have turned on J. Cole to be number one. But that didn't happen. Right. My thing is, how could you think that was going to happen? How the hell could you think that was going to happen? Now, what's interesting is this person, you didn't just engage in a rap battle. You literally said, drop, 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 drop. You counted down days. You begged him to drop. Begged him to drop. And once he dropped, you went on vacation. I'm going to Turks and Caicos after Euphoria slapped you upside your head. You went on vacation. And then after that happened, we get 616 in LA, which was another friendly warning. And your red button, your nuclear weapon, that whack behind track Family Matters. I don't care what nobody say. It was dog water. It was hot, moldy dog water. If only for it to be stepped on 43 minutes later with Meet the Grams. And the same person who was saying drop, 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 drop makes the hard part 6 saying, well, I don't care what else you say. I'm not responding anymore. He flipped his hair on us. I'm not responding anymore. It's over. Only then to go on social media, making weird comments and posts and taking Zoolander pictures with pouty duck lips, releasing garbage songs, red light, green light, whatever the hell that was. The housekeeping song with Lotto, something about the no face. I think it was no face or whatever. Then he did that stupid video that nobody watched where he's riding through the mall on 4-wheelers with eyeliner on. And after everything that he put out, tanked. After everything he put out, tanked. Kendrick dropped GNX. And all we saw on social media was those 2 words, Kendrick dropped. And the numbers went through the ceiling. The night before he filed his garbage, he was on the stream with that boy where he was showing off his bald spot, from the wig damage. And acted like he was so unbothered. Right, Alex? Drake dropped 100 gigs of garbage. Oh, I'm so unbothered. You can't kill me with fairy tales. Let me flip my hair again. This is what he did. Figuratively, because, we know his hair is gone. Only the next day to go filing papers and lawsuits and stuff. I think he realized that his image has been forever changed. And while his image was forever changed, if he had just chilled out, eventually he probably would have came up with something that was jingly enough for them to push as a hit. Eventually. But he couldn't wait for that. His ego got the best of him. The fact that he couldn't get as much money from the label as he was accustomed to getting from them got the best of him. And so now you filed a lawsuit and you're done now. You're done now. Nobody is going to want to work with you. Ain't nobody going to want to deal with you. No. We don't even want to hear from you. Because if you disrespect somebody on the track, now we know if anybody disrespects you back, you're going to call the cops. Karen, you're going to call the cops. And the fact that Lauren LaRosa, y'all know Brown Girl Grinding over there on Instagram, says she had a source that said that he said, according to him, that he's a major artist on their label and they did not protect him. And this would have never happened to an artist like a Taylor Swift. I said, oh, my sweet baby Jesus. Your snow princess from Canada said that he wants the same respect y'all give every other white woman. You heard him. The same respect y'all give another white woman, y'all better give it to him too. That's what he said. Okay? He said, y'all not about to Meghan Markle him at Buckingham Palace. No. You're going to treat him like a respectable white woman. That's what you're going to do. Hey, Aaron Jackson, say you may have already discussed it, but Drake thought he was trolling Kendrick by using Pac's voice to say, talk about him liking young girls in your tailor-made. In tailor-made. That's the part of the thing. He asked him, he said, you introduced it in the battle. You introduced it in the battle, and so he took it and went with it. So did you defame yourself first? You told him to say it. I mean, everybody's been saying it about you because you can't, apparently, you can't stay away from little girls. Maybe that's the next song he's going to remake. Thank heavens for little girls. Alex said UMG made him feel like a knuckle. They should, since he want to be one so bad, or at least play one on TV. Candy Delight say, Top Dog trying to warn them. They think it's just Kendrick, but TDE is heavy in the camp. It is, but this is the thing. They don't have to do nothing to Drake. Drake is self-destructing. I don't know if y'all can tell this, but he is self-destructing. Nobody has to touch him at this point. Nobody has to write another verse about Aubrey. Aubrey wrote his own verse. Aubrey definitely wrote his own verse. So as unfortunate as it may be, and it is unfortunate, I think that this lawsuit is a stain on the fabric of hip hop, but hip hop will survive. This ain't the first, legal battle that hip hop has seen. Shout out to Uncle Luke. Luke got us through the explicit lyrics phase. So now we got warning labels instead of censorship. And I think this is another means of trying to reintroduce censorship. And of course, it would be somebody like Aubrey trying to bring it back. He wants to censor rap battles that he can't win. This is the second one that you lost really, really, really bad. And without Daylight, you would have lost the Meek Mill too. But because he was able to play the social media game with Meek Mill, he thought this was going to be able to do the same thing with Kendrick, and it really didn't work. Brees said it's actually kind of sad to see. It is. It really is. Q-Dub True said, we're about to find out if that daughter is real. We know the ghostwriters are. Yeah, but this is the thing. I'm just like, when he starts talking about them elevating numbers, payola pushing numbers, pushing streams, I hope he realizes that those people can point out that this is what we've done for you. And I think because he put that in that lawsuit, more or less, he's admitting that that's what they do for him. So he feels like that they're doing it for Kendrick too. But I think that UMG's response to him saying that the people choose who they want to hear, I think that is the most telling thing. I think they're letting him know it ain't what you think. The people chose who they want to hear. The people chose. The people chose. The village has spoken. Drake, your services are no longer desired nor required. No longer desired nor required. You can go. You can exit stage left. We no longer want to hear from you. We no longer want to hear anything from you. It's a shame. So what do y'all think in the chat? What do y'all think in the chat? Does hip hop survive its first Karen? Because, like I said, Vanilla Ice got roughed up and hung over a balcony by his ankles. That's what Suge Knight did to him. Vanilla Ice never even called LAPD. And I still say justice for Vanilla Ice. This is hip hop's first Karen. Does hip hop survive its first Karen? That's my first question. The second question is, will black men in our culture learn the lesson of inviting everybody in? Do you think that this whole debacle, this whole Karen Drakesha debacle, is that going to teach them the lesson about inviting everybody in? Because with them inviting everybody in, helping them in the door, it gives the executive somebody to put their money behind that's not black in a genre that is black. And now that they can't keep up, the rules have to change to accommodate them. Because this is what we're watching. His second loss and the worst that anybody has ever seen, and we get a lawsuit. Ooh, Q Dub Truth. Listen, I like you. I need you to subscribe and come back. Q Dub Truth said that's on Jay Prince and Baby. They looking super crazy right now. Yep. Sharon says, I hope the fake rappers never get as popular as Drake was. Yeah. I don't know. I think there's a shift. Nicole says Kendrick got a video out right now platforming Hispanics. Well, he's got Hispanics and blacks. Because I think it's more about the West Coast than color. And West Coast is kind of Hispanic and black. Heavy. Real heavy. Alex says Young Money are losing their minds. They need to go on mute like Beyonce does. But this, I think, Young Money is showing us who they are. And sometimes, even when it's annoying, we need to let people show us who they are. And then we need to remember it. Hey, Too Adorable. Yes, he did initiate it. He said drop, 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 drop. Okay. Candy Delight say, that's the gag. He's done this with so many artists, and now it's been done on him. That's why he identified it right off the top. Excuse me, right off the rip. Anybody else would have been over a year for them to file lawsuits. Nobody else would have filed any. Like, let's be clear. This is hip hop. Nobody else would have filed any lawsuits. And I still don't think that it's legit. What he's citing as evidence is the guy that went on academics platform, and even academics came back and said, yeah, it was fake. The guy lied, like it wasn't real. So when that's what you're basing your lawsuit on, is somebody did botting and payola and stuff, Negro, not even Negro. I can't even say Negro. You, boy, polar bear, sloth, you. Get over it. People like the song. I know a few hundred of them plays came from me. A few hundred came from my kid. A few more hundred came just because, you know, it was on autoplay and it came up on YouTube, and then I ran it back again. Like, everybody likes the song. They've been playing it all over the world. Nobody needed a bot. We genuinely liked the song. Unlike Drake's music, if you can call it that, because I despise his music. But I remember at the height of all of the Drake nonsense, you couldn't get in your car and crank up without hearing that nasal, that's wrong. You couldn't go nowhere for hearing that garbage. Droning on and on like a broken vacuum cleaner. Yes, Mystery Monk, he's calling the cops because he can't get any service. He's calling the police. He went from drop to stop to I'm calling the GD cops. This is what we got. Too Adorable says Drake can't accept the fact that the fans love the songs. The Lulu at its highest level. That's what happens when people build up hype and a narrative around you. The problem is Drake started believing his own hype. Diane says, I love you so much. If you write a book to empower women, I'll be your fan club. Well, I got a book out right now. It's called Little Girl Big World. It is a survival guide for girls that are kind of away from home for the first time. But it's helpful to, more advanced ladies too, and I got more coming. So make sure you go to Amazon and grab that, or in the description box of this video you can get the link. I'm saying Candy Delight, I can't even take credit. Everybody's been saying it since last night. Stop, drop, and when you get beat, call the cops, because that's what happens. That's what Drake gonna do. Hey, Diaz. Ooh, Mystery Monk said the Golden Boy turned out to be fool's gold, and did. Pyrite the pirate. But nobody answered my question, and I think I had a fair question. Do y'all think, honestly, do y'all think that hip hop will survive its first Karen? 50 years of hip hop, and this is our first Karen. Do we survive our first Karen? That's the question. Thank you, Diane. Diane said we're going to survive our first Karen. Mystery Monk said, I hope so. But I guess when you think about it, yeah, we kind of overdue. 50 years, we finally got a Karen. That ain't so bad. That ain't so bad. Hopefully we don't get another Karen. Hopefully we learn from, our old lessons, so we don't have to repeat it. If we learn this lesson, we don't have to repeat it. Hey, Unique Melanie. P. Diddy. Oh my God. We will save hip hop once I get bailed. Everybody be scrambling and scraping. Well, come on out, P. Diddy. Don't come over here though. I got kids. Don't come over here. I know about you and the kids. DS say, yeah, he's gonna continue to get dragged. Yeah, that's true. Benita said, I hope so, but I kind of think not. Yeah, I feel like I don't want, how do I want to say this? I think that we'll survive. Hey, Tien, I think we'll survive. But I also feel like, hey, Shani, I feel like we're not going to be the same after this. I think this one is one that's going to change the way hip hop operates. This was never a thing before. We've never seen anybody get beat so bad they get a lawyer. Oh, P. Diddy say no kids for him, just daddies. Oh, I'm scared. There's a daddy over here too, so don't come over here. He, he ain't friendly. He ain't friendly. But yeah, I don't think hip hop is going to be the same after this. And I think that hey Lollylop, thank you. I think the key is that this was going to happen eventually. And what I mean by that is when you yo, P. Diddy is funny. None of my mods touch P. Diddy. Leave him alone. P. Diddy is funny in my chat. I think this was one of those things that was going to happen because we were flirting with danger. And what I mean by that is we kept allowing people in who are not a part of the culture. And you can't do that. Hip hop is such a powerful vehicle. It's not just a medium or a genre. It is a vehicle. It's a vehicle for ideas. It's a vehicle for raw Black emotion. And so with something that's that strong and that powerful, it is cultural. As much as people play this game where, oh, Black America doesn't have culture, you lie. We do. And the fact that Black American culture is so poignant, so powerful, so effective, and it affects everybody. Like everybody that comes in contact with it is so affected. We can't just allow everybody in. And when we start doing that kind of thing, um, we're inviting trouble. I'm actually, when I think about it from that angle, I'm surprised we haven't had a Karen long before now. We were really asking for this. We were asking for this. We asked for this. There's a lot of times when this could have went wrong. I thank God it hadn't, but we asked for this. Eventually it was going to happen. DS says hip hop will stop taking in strays after this. I hope so. I hope so. Now, you know, our elders over here, we're going to talk about our folks because this is our stuff. And now we're seeing that we can't just play like that. Everybody else protects their culture, and we need to start doing the same thing. But, you know, our old folks used to say, if you play with a dog, he'll lick you in the face. And if you play with trash, it'll get in your eye. We kept playing with trash, and eventually this one got in our eye. Hey, Lucky ATL NJ. Said Drake has been posing since '09 and people thought I was crazy. Me too. I couldn't stand him from the first time I ever laid eyes on him. The first time I ever saw him, I had this uncontrollable urge to stab him or drown him in a toilet or something. It was just this real strong urge to do him physical harm. I despised that little boy. My kids were like in middle school and they were like, "Oh, mommy, Drake." Everything about him was just so stabbable, so beatable, so punchable. Just nothing about him was right from day one, and I knew it. Listen, if y'all see this P Diddy person in the chat, just laugh at him. Lucky ATL says, "What black man walks around pretending to be from everywhere? Nobody." And don't leave out Lucky ATL. He pretended to be from everywhere with a wig on. And those were actually different wigs too, because some of them were longer than the other ones. Some of them, the hairline was up further on the side than other ones. It was a lot going on. But yeah, no black man ever. Colette said that's why they all want to be us, but they can never understand being in black in America. They don't want to. They don't want to. But the same people who demand access to black American culture are the same people who have their own culture. And if we tried to do that to them, they would be offended and call us every name in the book. And nobody would be saying, "Oh, you're being xenophobic. Let the Americans take over your dance hall and reggae music." Nobody would say, "Oh, you're being xenophobic. Let the Americans take over your Afro beats." Nobody would say, "Oh, you're being xenophobic. Let the Americans take over your compa." Nobody would say it. But when it's ours, we're expected. There's an onus on us to just give away everything we create. We have to give it away. And if not, then we're being xenophobic. No, gatekeep what belongs to you, because now we have a Karen. Now we have a Karen. Because now what happens in any rap beefs from here on out? Are you trying to say that this is what we're supposed to turn into? We censor rap beefs now to make clear women's children comfortable? Is that what we're doing? Or is it from here on out, we have to play this game where if Drake insults anybody, everybody should just ignore his insults? Everybody has to take his crap, because if you don't let him insult you, well, I mean, he'll just sue you, won't he? He'll just sue you, won't he? Renee says facts, and they wouldn't let us gatekeep other people from that culture from succeeding. But the thing is, they don't have to let us. All we have to do is say we're not interested, we ain't supporting it, and you notice what's happening. Once we don't want you, don't nobody want you. They only want you because they thought you were cool to us. Now that we don't want you, don't nobody want you. Too Adorable says, "I've been saying black folks need to start gatekeeping." Should. Right, Human Nature, this does set a precedence. Y'all, P. Diddy is hilarious in the chat. P. Diddy said Drake needs to hold my hand and report to the nearest rainbow. What y'all gonna do at the rainbow, P. Diddy? What are y'all gonna do at the Rainbow? I'm just asking. What y'all doing at the Rainbow? This is funny. Mm. Too Adorable said, I know the Beastie Boys are salty as hell. Probably. Because they know they couldn't have got away with none of this. They couldn't have got away with none of it. This is crazy. But listen, y'all, these are all the thoughts I got on that. I know I was supposed to come back yesterday with Potomac, but this was just too much on my mind. I'm going to try to make it work. I'm going to do my best. I may do the Potomac on the members only. I think that's what I'm going to do. Me and the members, we going to slide over there, and that'll take care of that. Or I might do it on the main, on a regular live. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. But I need y'all to tell Drake to quit tripping because this stuff threw my brain all off. Renee said this is like when Diddy sued Diageo or whatever it's called. Drake is done. Lucian and UMG want that 400 million back. I heard he was trying to get more money. Oh, Colette said they got to hold hands and skip. Human Nature said LL would never sue Kool Moe Dee. Well, I mean, LL won, but Kool Moe Dee would never sue either. He went behind the scenes and kept making his money and doing his thing. Yes, Too Adorable. The Snow Princess from Canada did announce his tour date of February 9th. He's gonna be in Australia. He's going down under. He know we don't want him over here. Oh, Lucky said his girdle is too tight. I don't think he need it no more. You know he been taking the Zempy. The last few pictures he took, he looked real teeny. He looked snatched. Girl. And he keep wearing baggy clothes. Mm-hmm. Oh, Alex said the Zempy making him lose his mind. Yes, Lucky. He does look a mess. That's y'all friend, child. So listen, I'm about to go because I got to get some stuff done. Not a lot because I'm kind of relaxing. I'm low key, over here in, vacationing and whatnot. It's very nice. It's so lovely. But yeah. So I'm gonna try to come back a little bit later. Hey, Pete Flores, what's up? Yes, Pete, he snatched. He on the Zempy, baby. He snatched. He said he tired of y'all picking him about his BBL. Mm-hmm. So I don't even know how they do the Zempy, but however they take it, if it's like every day or however they do the Zempy, they say he on it description and the cover art to meet the gram. So we know you on the Zempy, okay? And he trying to be bad. He trying to be a bad chick. Glorilla done told him she got on her booty shorts because her paper long. He want to put on his booty shorts because his paper long. But he had to, get on that Zempy first. He got to snatch it in. Lucky say it's a weekly shot. They take it every week. And it's a shot. Okay, that little pen thing, they do it every week. All right. Go ahead, Drakesha. Do it, Drakesha. Yep, he popping it with sexy. I like Lil Janae. I don't care what nobody say. I like her. Mm-hmm. But in any event, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to get back a little bit later. Hopefully, if y'all can get, Drakesha to calm down, simmer down, then I can come back and we can talk about Potomac and stuff. But right now, I got to have a little break because I got to take care of a couple things. But I cannot wait to see you guys later, okay? Please like the video, share the video, all that good stuff. And I will talk to y'all again soon. Hey, if you're new, subscribe, okay? Talk to y'all soon. Bye. Bye, John.